Hi, today I'm going to be showing you what to do for question 2 of the project. And just like all of these, there are instructions, written instructions, posted on Canvas that are detailed enough that you should be able to, just by following the step-by-step instructions, know exactly what to do. You shouldn't need to watch this video, but in case it helps you to see me working through things so that you'll know where to find things and what things are supposed to look like, I'm making this video to show you what it looks like when you work through those instructions. So the instructions tell you exactly what to do. Start by opening up your project file in Excel. We always pick up where we left off. Always continue working with the same file that you were working on last time. And make sure you are on the data spreadsheet page of the file. That's the main page with all this data here. So today we will be working with question 2. And that was the one about how people like to order. Do they go in the drive-thru? Do they eat in? Do they order to go? So the first part of what we're doing is pretty much exactly like what you did for question 1. The second part will be different because we're doing a pie chart instead of Pareto chart. But the first part is pretty much the same. So we're going to select all of the data, starting with C3 and dragging down through all the data values in this column. We are going to insert a pivot table. So click OK. And in the new page that pops up, go over here and click the box next to the word ordering and drag that word down into the values box. Now we're going to change the table headings, change row labels, and you can either do that by double clicking and then it will let you type in something there, or if you just single click, you can go up to this bar up here and make your change. But this should be ordering. If you want, you could say way of ordering, but I'll just use the word ordering. And then this should be frequency. And we need to remove the grand total row. So just right click and remove grand total. We need to create a percent column. So we'll go to C3 and type the word percent. And I forgot I wanted that to be bold, so we'll go back up there and just make it bold. Then right below that in cell C4, I'm going to type equals B4 divided by, that's the slash, 55, because that's how many there should be in all. And hit enter. And I want that to be in the form of a percent. So I'm going to click on that, click the percent button. If that doesn't work for you, and I've seen some computers where it doesn't, you can select percentage from the drop-down menu. And I'll leave it up to you whether you want it rounded to the nearest whole percent or whether you want to show 1 digit after the decimal point or 2 digits, but you can change the number of decimal digits that are showing with these increase decimal and decrease decimal buttons. Then use the little tiny box in the lower right corner to drag that down so that you have percents in the other 2 columns. Now I forgot to color in the column heading for percent. So go to that, click on the paint can, and if we go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across this first one here, that should be the same color as these. So make sure they look like they're all the same color as each other. Now select the whole table, center it vertically and horizontally, and give it all borders. So there's our table. So now I'm going to stop and save what I have so far. So if something happens, I don't lose the work that I've done. Now we're ready to make the pie chart. So to make the pie graph, I'm going to select the frequency numbers, go up here and click on Insert, and go to the little pie chart icon. We want the first 2D pie chart, that one there. And right now it looks like this, but we want it to be so that the sections of the chart are labeled directly on the chart and with the names and the percentages. So the way to get it to look like that, go up here, click on Design, go to Quick Layout up here, and click on the first choice right here. So that gives you a pie chart where the sections of the chart are labeled directly on the chart with what they represent and the percentages. I'm going to change the title of the graph. I clicked on it. I'm going to, whoops, somehow I deleted it. I didn't want to make it go away altogether. So let me undo my deleting, but I'm going to double click it and then type ordering. And let me just make that bold and font size 11. I can center some of these or change their position if I think it would look better. And click on one of these and let's make it bold. There, that just made all of them bold when I clicked on the bold button. And let me change it to font size 10. So that makes those a little easier to see. Now, I didn't get one of those gray bars that was the field button, but if you did, you'll want to hide it by right-clicking on it and selecting Hide All Field Buttons on Chart. I'm going to click on a blank area inside this big section of the chart, and not on the words or the percentages, but just in a blank area inside one of these sectors. Now I'm going to go up here to the Format tab, click on that, and then where it says Shape Outline, I'm going to click the down arrow by that. I'm going to select Automatic. Then I'm going to go down and click it again and select Weight and make it 1.5 points, which is this one here. Now I'm going to click anywhere outside the graph, and this just did part of this. So I may have to repeat that with some of the other sections of my graph. So in the Format tab, Shape Outline, Automatic, Weight, 1.5 points. Looks like now they're all outlined. So we want them all to be outlined in black like this. Now click in the white area of the box outside the pie graph. Click Format again if you're not already there. And go to Shape Outline, and this time click No Outline. So this is so that there's no outline for the box that surrounds the whole graph. You can see that when you click outside the box, just in one of these empty cells. So that's pretty much all we had to do for that. Now, save your work. And then, just like you did for the last question, we're going to go into Canvas and submit it, this time under question 2, Table and Pie Graph. So you'll upload and submit your Excel file there, just like you did in question 1.